word art. Guess what we're going to make today? These super duper easy newspaper flowers, a great recycled craft. I've seen similar before on a website called Crafty Mom. I'm going to link her project down below so you can take a look at that as well. She's got templates, whilst we use paper plates and stuff as templates, but a similar process, similar craft, and something that you might want to check out. Now, this is really fun and colourful, lots of uses. Come and take a look and see how they're made. What you will need is some newspaper, some watercolors or other paints, some buttons, something twisty, craft wire, and of course scissors and paintbrushes. So come on in, let's get making. So the first thing we're going to do is draw a range of different sized circles. Now you could just colour your newspaper in one big colour and then do the circles afterwards, but to be honest, I'm doing it this way around kind of just to save a little bit of time. It means I don't have to paint the whole newspaper. So I've got different sized circles. It's not an exact science, I've just kind of done a random selection. You'll probably need I'd say 3 of the sort of medium sized ones, 3 of the smaller sized ones, and then maybe 1 of the large one, which I'm going to do later. And even with the large one, I'm just going to go with inside the circle. So the reason I've done it first is because when I'm painting, I want to be able to, let's say, do a red one. So I'm going to just go all over it like this. So it doesn't have to be, like I say, exact, but get it all over. So it's got a nice bit of colouring. And then, this is why I did the circles first, not afterwards, I want the edges of my circle to have a bit more colour. And again, like I say, it's not a must. You can just do any old colour and then cut it out. It'll still look nice. But this is what I'm going to do on my ones, is just give the outside of the circle a bit more colour. And then I'm going to repeat this in lots of different colours. And then once they're dry, we're going to come back and do the next step. So the next step is to cut out our circles and cut them into petal shapes. Now I find the easiest way to do this is to cut out a couple of the same size circles, like so, and like so. In fact, you can do a few of them all at once. We're going to cut them all at the same time. That sort of saves you a bit of time. Now remember, because this is newspaper and you've used watercolours, it will come off on your fingers a little bit, so you're going to end up with slightly mucky fingers, but that's okay. So now you roughly line them up. It doesn't have to be an exact science. This one's a bit smaller. It's all right. Here we go. We can always trim it at the end. Get them roughly lined up and then cut wiggly lines like so. This is kind of to get you the petal shape into all of them. And then you repeat that with all your circles. And it doesn't matter if they're similar shape. Don't cut too much. There we go. So these are your petals. Look at that. Great. Now I'm going to carry on and do that with all the others. So now now it's time to make our flowers. So I like to take 2 of the large ones. I'm going to sort of put them in rough colours together. I might have a bit of blue there, a bit of sort of greeny. 2 of the large ones. Let's have those. I've got 1 spare. Then 3 of these sort of medium-sized ones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've got lots spare, but that's okay because I can always make some more or make different sized ones. Those colours, so here are my spares, and then I want to take 2 of the little ones. I might take one like that. Maybe have a yellow centre here and a blue centre there. And again, we have some spares, but that's okay because this is all I'm making today. So then next you will need some buttons. Now I've gone into my button drawer and tried to find lots of interesting different buttons. And you'll also need some wire. So this wire here, I've taken out of the inside of one of these ties that you get. And the next thing I'm going to do, and I basically peeled off the plastic. I can get it all off, but I think that's enough. I'm just going to push it around. You can also use craft wire, you could use a pipe cleaner, you could use some string if you want, but this is what I've done. So I've pushed it through the button, like so. Give it a little twist, not too much. Get it ready like that. And then you get something sharp, like your scissors. Make sure all your flowers are kind of centered. So you want all the bits centered, which means you've got the middles. Now I'm going to carefully make a hole, not too big, so just a little hole like that in the middle. Push this through. You can use brads as well, like that. Push it through. Then on the back, spread it out. And then if you want, you can use a little bit of sellotape to hold that in place. So actually you could leave your flower here like this now, but what I like to do now is to scrunch them all up, to give it that kind of 3D look. Scrunch it all up and then unscrunch them again. There we go. And there you have your very easy flower. Isn't that cute? Doesn't that look lovely? So I'm going to do the others, but speed the video up a bit. And you can then see them all at the end. Recycled flowers finished. Aren't they gorgeous? Now you can put a little bit of masking tape on the back and stick them to your wall. You can add them to gift bags, presents, make a smaller version maybe out of the smaller ones you've got left over and put them on a card. There's lots of opportunities to use and decorate with these flowers. Now don't forget to like, comment, add this to your playlist, share it with your friends, and of course we'd love to see you here again soon.